Hey guys, Insomniac666 here with another playthrough of Paragon, playing as Grim.exe, character I'm kind of getting into, him and Chimera. I've got a pretty good mastery of those two guys, and soon I think I'll start trying to sort of really get into a third character. But for this, I just wanted to, for this video, I guess mostly I want to talk about the new hero that's coming out, the Countess, the new patch, you know. Happy new patch eve, I guess, for Paragon. And I'm really excited to see the new character. I watched some of the live stream with the developers and everything. I thought it looks really cool, the character. I think she's a different type of character that we've never seen before. I think they sort of know that a lot of regen and regen is not as viable, so they built a character around making that viable. And right here, our Chimera gets a kill with Grim.exe. And then I come in, get a kill of the Feng Mao. And so we 2 for 1, that's always a good deal. We're able to push up on the tower a little bit. And I'm happy that they made her corruption and growth, because those are, so I can, you know, it's pretty easy to know that health regen, mana regen, health, lifesteal, and probably critical strike maybe are probably going to be some of her most important things. The only thing that I'm curious about is where the divide between energy damage and physical damage is for her, because I'm going to assume that her auto attack, since she just uses swords and stuff, I'm going to assume that she uses physical damage for her auto attack, and then maybe for her abilities she uses energy damage, or maybe it's just all energy damage. I'm not sure, or maybe it's just all physical. It'll be interesting to see. And I mean, because then it'd be interesting, because then it would take away from the ability to make her priority physical damage or energy damage, which I feel like most damage dealing centric characters pretty much have to focus on. They have to focus on, you know, either one of those, you know, and then lifesteal or critical strike or attack speed as secondary pieces to that build. And I think that to have a character that's not that centric in that way, I think it will be really cool. And so I think it'll be interesting to see how the whole meta plays out with her, because it may work out well, or she may be totally unbalanced. I'm not 100% sure. Something tells me she'll probably come out and be way too powerful, but I think that's slightly good, because then it'll give people a chance to understand her and you want to use her and understand her meta, which I think is better for the community. And then later on they can sort of balance her more properly. I think that's probably a better way of integrating the characters. I think Bellica had a similar situation. They seemed like she started off really powerful, and then seemed like she kind of got nerfed a little bit. And right here, you know, just pulling up the lanes. And so for this channel, I think I'm going to start doing my Fury playthrough soon, and if you guys want to see any other playthroughs, I'm more than willing to show them. And right here, I almost get taken out by this Quang, but my friends helped me out. So I think that'll be a fun playthrough to do. And then finishing up the Doom one, I think we're about halfway through doing that. That'll be fun. But I am really excited for this new patch, and I will definitely get you guys a playthrough of the Countess. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for a growth character that isn't Chimera or a healing or a tank character. I kind of like growth, but it is, you know, it kind of lacks some of its punch in a couple areas, but I'm fine with that. And right here, we're definitely doing pretty well, building up card XP pretty quickly, taking out their towers, pushing up towers. You know, it's good old, you know, having a ranger. It's definitely playing the long game of getting that card XP up and then able to take being able to shoot anyone down pretty much if they come at me too much. And right here, this is definitely a really good lane push by me. I'm surprised that I was able to. Oh, I deflected that Quang Mao's hit. And here's a great 2v1 that I'm able to turn out, which turns out really great. So this Quang thinks that he can take me out just by closing the distance, learns that he cannot, and then I get a hit off of him, alt, hit. And then me and this Feng Mao go mano-a-mano, but I'm so much higher level than him and have a good amount of lifesteal and damage that I'm able to, the last second, able to hit him out and stay alive. So that's a good 2v1, good turnaround, able to push up that lane by myself, 2v1. That's huge for at this stage of the game. That pretty much they're going to lose a huge amount of their second tier tower. And then they lose their Grim right there because he's overextended. And then we're able to push up on their middle tier 2 tower, take it out. And then as I sort of notice, I realize this Chimera is trying to come up and gank us. And I try and save my buddy Howitzer there with the deflector, but then unfortunately the Feng Mao comes in. But at least I'm able to ult the Chimera, take him out, and then it's me and this Feng Mao again, and this Feng Mao is so significantly below level to me that it's just not even a competition really, and just boom. But, you know, taking out 2 for 1 again, you gotta, the Grim comes in for the sweep, but still in good position for the win, quick win. We're definitely feeding way more than they are. And so yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how the whole new patch plays out. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm always really excited for the new characters because it completely changes the meta, and this is a very different character, so it'll be exciting to see what happens with her. Oh, and right here we catch this Chimera sort of cornered and in the jungle, and just absolutely no way for him to survive there. That was very easy cleanup kill. Stop this lane from pushing. And I think it's sort of at this moment that they're realizing that their chances are becoming much slimmer than ours. And right here, I think this Chimera tries to come in and gank me, but he makes a mistake of using his closed distance as the opening move of his fight with me, and then I'm able just to push him back, keep my distance, and then ult on him right before he can get his closed distance back again. And so, right, they've got 3 guys down, and we're about to push up on their towers, and I think they all just realized that this was not their game. But yeah, but I'm excited to see the new patch, see the new character, the Countess. I'm excited for it. So we'll get that. I'll get some of that gameplay to you guys, and thanks. See ya.